Hi there. Welcome back to the channel. Man, I've been struggling with this reading all morning long. It happens a lot to me. It's almost like, I don't know, I know that there is a lot of healing happening right now in the collective for the people pleaser archetype and those of us who are healers and mystics and guides and sensitives. Even if you're none of those things, but you feel sensitive or you understand the people pleasing because you're just such a giver, you're such a lover. Oh yeah, look at that. I just got chills. The Star card. It's all about healing, growth. And Aquarius, I just heard Aquarius too. You have someone in your life who is an Aquarius, who is in the process of healing something right now. And you can feel them. The people pleaser in you wants to do something about it, wants to help, can see, can feel what they need. 111 on my recording. You're being asked to give that healing to yourself. Whatever it is that you see in them, give it to yourself. It doesn't have to necessarily be Aquarius, but it's the Aquarius archetype. It could be that they're healing the Aquarius in their chart, wherever their chart is, if you know anything about their chart. I'm seeing fourth house, whatever that means. Something about their home life, their family, their immediate family. There's like some sort of healing that's happening in that area of their chart, something like that. That's specific for whoever. But the people pleaser is in the process of healing. The part of you that would fawn, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn mode, go into fawn mode when there was a threat of danger, like losing someone from your life. You would fawn in order to keep them, in order to hold on for dear life and give and give and give and give and give. And even throughout relationship, whether it was like at an ending point where you felt like they were leaving or something like that, even during relationships, you would fawn over and over again, get triggered by like if someone even just got mad at you, you would fawn because there was this fear of, and people disagree, people argue, people fight sometimes, but not having the proper emotional regulation to be able to feel safe in disagreeing or whatever. You would go into a fawn response. And in essence, you would choose someone else's way of being, someone else's energy over your own and kind of take on theirs in order to become what was safe and acceptable in the situation. That fawn response, that is what needs to be healed right now. That's what's being healed right now. That's what you can receive healing for right now from this video if you want. The empath, it's really important for her, and I see it as a her. It's just an archetype, but the empath is so soft and so loving and so compassionate, also passionate. I'm just hearing soft again, very soft. She has been taken advantage of a lot. So there is healing here for taking accountability. I'm getting this pain right here in between my eyes. And it's not even third eye, it's here, like in my eyes, maybe sinuses. Sometimes sinuses or clearing of the pineal when you have sinus pain or issues. There's something that's becoming clear about who you are and how to make that people pleaser a superpower. When it doesn't come from a place of woundedness, when you're not doing it out of survival mode, when you're not doing it out of fawn mode, when you become a people pleaser that includes yourself in the scope of pleasing a person, that's when you start to move towards your purpose more, towards the North Node and where your gifts are, like where your power is. Because sometimes being a people pleaser, when you include yourself in that, you don't abandon yourself and your own needs. And when you choose to please yourself and have your own needs met over someone else's that you would normally fawn over, that's where the healing comes in. That's where the superpower is. Because you then are building your strength up, your energy, your whole light body in order to be able to give to a collective of people who are receiving and where it is sustainable, where there is more balanced feedback and give and take. You have to give to yourself to be able to do that. And there's a pattern of self-sacrifice, self-sacrifice, self-sacrifice over many, 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 many relationships, many dynamics, even at work, especially at work. That is a pattern that kept recycling and recycling and recycling and recycling. I feel like we're at the end of a really important cycle right now. And gosh, there's such an opportunity right now for healing that people pleaser. Okay? Yeah. This is on the bottom of the deck. Gosh, it's such a peaceful place too. You want to come with me? This Six of Swords to me is just like heading to peaceful waters. This peaceful flow, just measured. I'm seeing just like water, the element of water is healing. Just like releasing the parts of you that just don't serve you. And this, man, there's just this internal battle. I feel like there's such balance and such healing for this internal battle between who you are and how to fit in, how to be you. And still interact with other people's energies, not take them on as your own. There's this very fine line that a lot of you have not figured out through this, especially during your spiritual journey. It's like figuring out what's yours. You just peace. Oh my gosh, I feel like such peace around that. And that's the energy on the bottom of the deck. That's what's hidden. That's what's holding this whole thing up. Really is the desire to find some relief. The relief is in just getting to be. Just getting to be me in my most natural state. And like being comfortable in that. Being comfortable in my own skin. That's what this is, being comfortable in your own skin. And I do feel like we're peeling away old skin that was kind of layered over by, this, it's just a shell, a suit of armor to protect yourself from rejection or loss or abuse or whatever it is. That fawn mode was meant to serve you. It protected you during certain times. But now the thing that's really going to protect you is being real, being you. The fawn response led to so much self-sacrifice and loss because of that. People want you for you. People want the real you. That's the spark that they are drawn to. And when you overgive, because you think that's what they want, you lose part of yourself, and it's unappealing. It's not what they want at the end of the day. There is this part of you that feels scared that they don't want the real you, and so you hide the real you in order to become what you think they want, but really at the end of the day, they really just want the real you. And you hide that, and then in order to avoid loss or avoid rejection or something like that, and you end up being rejected anyway because of all the self-sacrifice. Not being you. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, la, la. Like her. I like her energy. So this is, sometimes it's a mother wound. Sometimes becoming a mother, it's this pattern of self-sacrifice where you're just constantly, it's all about the children's needs and being a giver, being a caretaker. Oftentimes you neglect yourself for other people's needs. That's not the way anymore. That is not the way. She was in the middle of the deck. I just cut the deck to get to her. So there's something that you're going to have to cut through right now. I just heard cut through the shit in order to get to her. Let's cut through the shit. There's someone around you. Maybe it's this Aquarius again, or you are the Aquarius, or there's something about, I'm just seeing the 4th house again. So maybe somebody in your house, in your home life, in your childhood. 11/11 on my recording. You're holding something back. And I do feel like you just kind of need to cut to the chase. I feel like you need to cut to the chase. Now, I want you to be, discerning, not people pleaser, not harsh. Not people pleaser, like overly sweet and sensitive and considering their needs and their feelings, blah, blah. Like, we want to consider other people's feelings, obviously. But we also want to stay true to ourselves and deliver the message and just be like, let's cut to the chase here. So it can be said in a way that's not harsh. I see this blue jay here. Sometimes blue jays are a little bit of a-holes. So there is something that needs to be said. But I see the peacock as a bigger, bolder way of expressing. And just recognizing that the peacock is there to put on a show. The peacock is there to show his best side or something. There's something underneath of that you can see, that you can feel, that you sense underneath of that you just kind of need to cut to the chase. Not in a harsh way, but in a, just look at the way that you present it. It doesn't need to be big and flowery either. It doesn't need to be this big show of whatever. But I feel like this person maybe is presenting themselves in a way that it's a little showy. It's not necessarily true to what's really there, but you can feel what's really there. So, and there's some kind of feeling. There's something there that they need, that they are lacking. And so sometimes you just got to cut to the chase. Like, what's this all about? And also, like, this situation, like, whatever the situation is, I'm just seeing, like, somebody in a relationship or whatever. Just being like, I feel like there's a little bit of this connection, this relationship that is a show. That it's not deep enough, that there's something lacking. There is definitely something lacking. And it's not lacking for emotion. I feel a lot of emotion here. But it is lacking for passion and intimacy, which in combination with the emotion is like the full package. But I feel like it's lacking, and you just got to be real about it. Right? She's very strong. And she knows what she wants. She knows what she wants. This person knows what they want. And now it's like really admitting that there was a show going on. What I really want is more depth. Okay? So, you're being given the opportunity to, I don't know, say no. Choose your needs first. Choose your needs. And not just become what somebody else wants you to become. All right? Lots of healing here. Let's go to the peaceful side. Oh, I'm just seeing this Page of Pentacles here on the bottom too. And I just see the way he's holding this and how lit up it is right there. And hers is not. She's got this. This is like where the spark is. He's got a spark of light and understanding. He's got a message. This page has a message about the pentacles do feel like money. Like where the money is. I just heard put your money where your mouth is. The passion is where the money is. Not in the show. Like, you can't get to the end result without putting in some of the work too, and there's some work that needs to be done towards like where the money is. That's what I'm hearing. Focus on your work, maybe. Focus on your work, focus on working on yourself. Focus on working on yourself. You do need to take a little bit of time to yourself. That's what she knows. She knows something. She knows that taking some time for yourself and really deciding what it is that you want and going for it is so important to establishing balanced relationships. Peaceful, calm relationships. This one does have to do with travel too. There's something in travel, in recent travel or future travel, that is going to help to balance this. There's some healing that's there. And I do feel like it's like a letting go. Okay, that's what I got. I love you, people pleasers. Talk to you soon.